James Twin for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I wanted to talk about this because this guy right here over my left shoulder on this banner, Kenshiro Teraji, the amazing boy, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He put on an absolute clinic and beat the brakes off Christopher Rosales to win the WBC flyweight title. Now he's a two-division champion. The legend of Kenshiro continues to grow. And after the fight, this picture surfaced on social media. It was a picture of Canelo Alvarez, who was there to support, Christopher Rosales, who was his stablemate trained by Eddie Reynoso. And he took a picture to congratulate Kenshiro. And I wanted to speak about this because for years, Kenshiro has just been, underrated, overlooked. And to be honest with you guys, he's easily a top 10 pound-for-pound fighter. Anybody who doesn't agree with that, you just don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know about boxing. So Canelo Alvarez, even the great Canelo Alvarez, who all you guys say is the best fighter in the world, a lot of you guys say is the best fighter in the world and best Mexican fighter, even he had to acknowledge the Kenshiro. He had to acknowledge that he was in the presence of greatness when he saw the amazing boy. So I thought that was pretty cool. And one thing I learned about Canelo recently, just having a chance to cover him, is that he is a humble guy. He does give credit where credit is due when he feels it's warranted. And look, Kenshiro put a beating on Christopher Rosales. Christopher Rosales is a former world champion. He's a guy that's been at a high level, and you gotta remember, he was significantly bigger than Kenshiro. Kenshiro is not even I wouldn't even say Kenshiro's a massive fighter at 108. He's probably a slightly above average to average sized 108 pounder, and at 112 he's undersized, and he didn't fight like that. He fought like a fighter that very much is a dangerous man, with the in and out, with his feet, the educated up jab, straight right hand, the underrated body attack that he has. He's a great fighter, man, and I'm gonna keep banging this drum. This is one drum I'm gonna keep banging on True School Sports, because I sit here week after week, and I have to cover boxing, so there's a lot of fighters that I have to talk about that I really don't think are that good, that you guys think are good. But when there's actually fighters that I legitimately think are great fighters, I'll bang the drum for them. And this is one of those guys. This is one of those guys that I think fight by fight, he's making his case for the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's not really a hard case to make. 108-pound lineal ring magazine champion, a 4-time world champion, 2-division champion, 12 career world title defenses. The only loss he has that he had in his career, he avenged that loss. So nobody that's ever stepped in the ring with Kenshiro Teraji can say that they got one over on the amazing boy. So that's the kind of fighter we're talking about when we talk about him here. And I know everyone's talking about Junta Nakatani and how, he's the second best fighter from Japan. Right now, honestly, he's got more work to do. Junta Nakatani is not a better fighter than Kenshiro. Even though he may have won a world title in more weight classes, he didn't beat better fighters than this guy. And he didn't have the kind of dominant performances this man had in big fights. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to highlight that. Canelo Alvarez had to acknowledge after the fight that he was in the absolute presence of greatness when he saw Kenshiro Teraji piece up Christopher Rosales. So, yeah, man. There's big fights out there for him at 112. You got a potential Anthony Olas-Kouaga rematch, which I think would be a very exciting fight for boxing. You got Sonny Edwards, which I think is an amazing fight because Sonny Edwards, former champion himself, elusive guy. He's already made it known that he's wanted to fight in Japan for years. That's a dream of his. Because it's a great country with a great box history. But yeah, I mean, you look at. I mentioned Sonny Edwards. I mentioned Sonny Edwards, Anthony Olas-Kouaga. But then you also got, Yankiel Rivera, the Puerto Rican. You got all kinds of fighters. Seigo Yuriokoi in a Japanese unification fight. So there's all kinds of fights out there for Kenshiro. But yeah, I would say in boxing right now, there's probably not 3 or 4 fighters. Only 3 fighters apart from him who have a stronger case for the Hall of Fame. And I'm telling you right now, God willing, I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to keep doing my job here on True School Sports. God willing, I have a vote in the Hall of Fame. I have a vote for the International Boxing Hall of Fame, because when he's eligible, he will be getting my vote, because such a consistent fighter. He just delivers time and time and time again. Even in the fights where it looks like he's going to lose, he still finds a way to win. And then the one time he lost, the one guy he lost to, he came back in the rematch and knocked him the fuck out in 3 rounds. So how can you not say that's not greatness, you know? So, yeah. I'll leave it at that. This is just another video of me saying that you guys need to start paying more attention to Kenshiro Teraji because he's a great fighter and a truly great fighter. Been at the World Championship level for almost a decade now, 7 years to be exact. And yeah, even a great fighter like Canelo had to acknowledge what he was in the presence of this past weekend. So make of that what you will. Let me know who you guys want to see Kenshiro fight next and why. And yeah, like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canada, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.